Well, wait a second. I gotta change the date on this. Hey everybody, all of the 3 people that may watch this video in its lifetime. How is everybody doing? That's great. I'm glad you're doing great. I'm also doing great. It's my weekday off, which was going to be tomorrow, but things got switcherooed. Today is the 30th. I know I'm talking a lot now. I don't know if it'll stay that way, because usually I just start getting zoned into what I'm doing, unless someone actually pops up, and in that case, yeah, I'll be talking. But anyway, yeah, this is, I just found out that there are 3 more maps on Skater XL that I've not played. And yeah, I am one of the people that, like, it's been a while since I have, but I used to skate. So skate sims, like, one of my favorite all-time PS1 games was Thrasher's Skate and Destroy. I love the Tony Hawk games, but Thrasher was a skate sim, like Skate or Skater XL or Session. And it's things like that. I can spend hours and hours in one place, either trying to nail a trick or like just destroying any of the spots in any way I can. Right now, I look pretty pathetic. Slow roll, nollie flip. And frontside flip over. Oh my god. The biggest problem with this game as far as the control scheme... No, I have no problem with this game's control scheme. What I do have a problem with is Skate getting me used to the trick stick. Because I actually love this control scheme. Like, as you can see, I've got the controller up on the screen there. Like, you can see how it works. Left stick, left foot. Right stick, right foot. Let's see, something. Oof, I guess not. I thought there was a way that you could like color your feet. So, you know, left is blue, right is red. But like when you're switched, the controls are reversed, which is odd because it seems like that's what well, no, I mean, it's based on your shoes and it's based on your feet and really the direction in which they move. But it just feels like there could be a that should be fakey. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, my son maybe slept like 2.5 hours last night. I am dog tired. But okay, see, like I ride goofy in real life, so I'm goofy in the game. Now, whenever what am I trying to say here? Whenever you're switched like this, if I press down on both of them, it puts me fakey. So press up on the stick. Well, I mean, now I'm in normal stance, but let's see if up on the sticks. Oh, it takes some getting used to. It really does. But what? Just come on now. This is kind of a bare bones part, but it's still kind of good. I don't know, like, it's the type of place that if I were skating this in real life, I would be perfectly content. Perfectly content. Still thinking the way of skate. Woo! Really, it's okay. If you do down on the left stick, that preps the ollie. That preps the pop. Up on the right stick, right foot, if you're in goofy. There you go. Set you up for an ollie. And that's just, this is a normal pop. This is both sticks. It gets you just a little bit higher, and especially when you're airing off ramps like that, it is very useful. Come on now. I have no idea what that was supposed to be. Let's see what these other maps are over here. Yeah, I thought these were only 5 maps until I looked up and saw there were arrows. Okay. I'm a smart guy. But just explain it to me a little bit more. So I hit the button, and it took me where I needed to go. Ooh. I don't know what it means, but I just got a notification from YouTube. The 88 Rising uploaded a video called hold on, let me see. Joji Presents the Extravaganza. And I'm doing my best to not watch it right now and keep playing the game. Like, these are the kind of things I really need to get used to. Because I actually do want to do this. And not because it's easy, because in the end it's not, and I could end up growing to hate one of my absolute favorite pastimes. But I love connecting with people. I guess whenever someone comes on to the stream, it makes me very, very giddy. I love it. But I mean, like, especially now in a time where we are encouraged, even municipally, there we go. Hey, I can English. But really, like, I love connecting with people, and once I get my PC up and running, then I'll actually start doing some videos, like real videos, instead of just uploading these streams and little clips of shit on YouTube. Because I've got some interesting ideas. I love that gap. That was nice. So, the only thing left is that cash out up there. I would really like to get that. What are you? It's not like I'm going to get any better. There is actually a way that I need to make the game a little bit harder, which I forgot, because your board has stats as well. Now I have that little bump is interesting. Let's go see what happens. Let me boof it. Oh. Oh, I like this. I like this. Oh, I like that. I'm really bad about saying that when I'm playing this game on the stream. Oh, it aggravates the bejesus out of me. Alright, let's get lined up with your boy. Let's get lined up with your boy. There we go. Nollie frontside 5. Hey. Grant Park. I have actually been here. My mom. I keep getting distracted. My mom and stepdad used to live in Peoria. Yeah. My stepdad is. He's originally from Illinois. I can't remember what area of Chicago it is, but I mean, he genuinely lived in Chicago in the 60s and the first part of the 70s, and then they moved down to Georgia for some reason. I'm glad they did, because like my stepdad is like my second father. It wasn't always that way. Me and the dude took years to see eye to eye, but there was a point where my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, And she was bald, and of course, him being a decent man, like, he shaved his head so she wouldn't be alone whenever she went through chemo. But I remember on Christmas Day, we were at my grandmother's house. It's actually my aunt's house, but I've just always called her my grandmother. She's the matriarch, and there's not a day that passes that I don't miss her with every fiber of my being. But you know, my mom, bald from the chemo, genuinely not looking her best, and my stepfather gives her, well, it's a massive ring. But of course she loses it, because she does whenever he does sweet things. And my mother and I, and my dad too, I had it coming on both sides. But my mother began sobbing, and she said, "Oh my God, it's beautiful." And this man, whose father never told him he loved him, who has a very hard time expressing certain emotions to most people. My mom tells me that, you know, he says all these things to her, which I'm glad, because they're partners. Like, you know, he should. But his father never told him he loved him. He rarely tells anyone he loves them in person. But for all the my stepdad and I at that point, I mean, things were about as low as they could get. But whenever he did that, it got me real choked up. I went outside, and then I was standing in the carport, and he came out bringing Andy. And when he came out, I just started talking, like, without thinking. My heart just started pouring out, and basically what I told him was, I know we've rarely seen eye to eye, but you are the best thing that has ever happened to my mother. You were the best thing that ever could have happened, and if for nothing else, I love you for that. And he started crying again. And he did his, she's a... It was kind of funny. But, it was also like a turning point for us, and he's always called me Junior. And it's just because I was the youngest, but there's been a certain... My mom says that, like, he now genuinely sees me as one of his own. Anyway, yeah, they lived in Peoria for a while. Got to see some neat things. You know what? I really don't feel like skating right now. But I can't bail out if it's 13 minutes. I am very sketchy human being when it comes to numbers. Like, numerology is the most fascinating and terrifying subject for me. I am of the mindset that if God can be proven, it's through math. And in that sense, like, there's just a certain power in certain numbers. I should just shut up, because, like, I'm gonna get so much shit for this if anyone ever hears it. I'm not as crazy as I seem. I don't know what I just did, but that was fantastic. Alright, 14 minutes. We're gonna push Mong one time, get a little backside lip, nollie backside lip action in there. Backside. Ooh! Yeah, it doesn't even have grindable edges, and I still somehow no-slit it. Alright, I'm bailing out and going to something else.
Okay, so this time, I'm actually going to try to do something. I'm going to try to do these hall passes. Don't worry about trying to do tricks. I already got the score. Okay, so, this one,